right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cultural Awareness Podcast, man. This is yours truly, Big Steph, and I can see that you guys already. You guys can see that we already changed the intro song, and we have big things coming up this year, man. In terms of 2022, we are getting ready for our big launch, and we have a couple of things in store for you guys, so stay tuned and everything will be good. So, that being said, I know we haven't been posting episode like that, and I'm sorry about it. We have to be more consistent. We had some things that came up in life that I guess deserve for us to put a little bit of break on this so we can focus more on those things. But now we are back stronger than ever. And please stay tuned, listen to the podcast, man. If you want to write your story, don't be scared, man. Send me your story and I will put it here and we will debate on it together. And in 2022 we will start having other guests on the panel so that it doesn't feel like you're listening to my voice alone, right? So I'm working a partnership with some people that will also join the podcast and we will go ahead and post it, right? So that being said, welcome to Cultural Awareness one more time. And today's story is, I don't know if I would say a funny one or it's a particular one, but hey, let's listen to the story. So this dude wrote a story to me a couple months back, but I haven't had a chance to post it. So here it is, right? So the dude wrote me a story saying, hey, I'm fearful for my life. And I was like, how come? He said, well, I think my wife is trying to kill me. I was like, what you mean? And he was like, well, my wife left a month back to go to her village, to help her parents, with farming stuff. And she was supposed to spend a month. So while she was away, I had another woman coming in the house and living with me. And my wife happened to come home earlier than anticipated. She came like a week earlier instead. So she came 2 weeks earlier instead of a month, like it was originally planned. And when she came to the house, I was in the bathroom taking a shower while, singing my song. And when I got out, I was like, oh man, because my wife came in the room, she saw the other lady dressing the bed, and my wife didn't make a sound, she didn't say anything, she just saw it, put her stuff in the room, and got out of the house. And that girl's got done doing the bed, and ever since that happened, my wife will wake up in the morning, she's not cooking, she's not doing nothing, she just keeping silence, right? So she's not saying anything. She hasn't talked about it. And I'm fearful for my life. Like maybe she might choke me when I'm sleeping or something like that. So he's writing like what is the best way of approaching his wife, because now she hasn't said a thing ever since she got back, ever since she saw the situation, right? So the other girls already obviously left. And what advice can we provide to him? Well, we are a team, right? I don't make advice alone. But so, we had to ask him a couple of questions. So, what do you mean, like, she came in the room? Was this other woman that you were cheating on your wife with, was she sleeping there in the marital bedroom with you? He said yes. And we are like, bro, that's where you effed up, man. Like, I don't know. So this is where, because we talk about cultural awareness, and this is where like the Bantu in me comes out, right? Because we are considered Bantu people. So we have our own code of life in Africa, right? But there's a Bantu book. Like there's things that you're supposed to do and things that you're not supposed to do. So the problem is not even, let's put cheating on the side for a second. So the problem is not even that he cheated. The problem is, how did he cheat it? So, most men will cheat, right? So, African Bantu book already had a passage regarding cheating, right? But there are rules to it, right? So, when you decide you haven't signed polygamy, and you go ahead, if you sign like, oh, I'm only supposed to have one wife, because we have a choice. We have a choice in Africa of either going with multiple wives or just with one. If you sign that you want to have one, then you have to stay by that code of conduct. But if you sign that you will have multiple and the woman agree to signing polygamy, then you have a choice. You can have as many wives as you can, as long as you are capable of taking care of all of them, and each wife must be must be treated. Oh man, brain farting. So each wife must be treated equally to the other one, or fairly to the other one, right? So there are rules to having many wives as well. It's almost kind of like the Christian Bible or the Quranic verse. I know people are going to hear like the Bible doesn't say, well, there are passages there that we will beg you different. But anyway, so the problem is, how did he cheat? Well, rule number one about like having another woman, and you should never ever cheated on your wife with another woman in your bedroom. Why is the bedroom so precious? Because the Bantu code of life says the bedroom where you lay with your wife is the place where you dream, is the place where you plan project, is the place of intimacy between you and your wife only, not you, your wife, and other side chick. No, like it's only for you and your wife. If you want to cheat on your wife, go way far away where she's not gonna find out. Like that, what people don't know won't hurt them. But when you decide to go ahead and bring a woman inside the bedroom where your wife sleeps, and on top of that, I forgot to mention it. So when the wife come from farming land, she realized that this other chick has her clothes on in her bedroom. Oh man, how disrespectful is that? She has your wife clothes on in your wife's bedroom, and it didn't bother you just one bit. I mean, I know we don't want to be the first people to cast a stone on somebody when they are already down, but man, you effed up. Like, you really effed up, man. You have to be a little bit more conscious than that, man, because your bedroom, like I said, is a place where you plan. You plan for the future. It's a place where even your wife dreams. She sees her man becoming that or this. She sees herself becoming, I don't know, like a big businesswoman. That's where you have planned. That is where you see the future. And you have a courage to bring somebody else into that same. It's a sacred place, man. Like, it's a sacred place. Like, you are not supposed to do that. So now his wife, one thing women don't know, right? Let me say this, ladies, when you find out that your man cheated, there's two ways you can go about it. And obviously, you can never tell somebody how to react when you cast a stone on them, right? Like, that's the saying in African saying, when you throw a stone at somebody, don't determine the outcome or in a way, don't determine the outcome you think they will react with, right? Because they might react in a way that you didn't expect it. So therefore, don't do it, right? Same thing here. Women, like a lot of women might think, I'm just saying here, out of a limb here. So, but a lot of women might think that after you catch your man with another woman and you start a big fight, that is actually the right way. Some people might react like that. That is their way of doing. You cannot tell somebody how to react in versus adversity or certain situation. But women, just for the record, one thing that will kill a man on the inside, where he will suffer a lot, is to keep silent. Because when you fight, it's better. Men like when you fight, when you come, you mad and everything like that. And yeah, because guess what? Then you resolve the issue that day. If you guys got to go each your way, you go. If you guys got to keep going together, okay, forgiveness happen, and then boom, let's move on. But what will kill a man on the inside is the silence. Because when you keep silence, there's millions of questions that goes through a man's head, right? Like, he doesn't know, like, how will he react? Like, how is she going to react? Is she going to try to choke me at night when I'm sleeping? Like he doesn't know exactly which way you are thinking, right? Is she like how mad is she? Because you kept her silent, and this is what is killing this man. When silence is the death killer, man. Because silence, like you do not know, right? You don't know what to expect. You don't know what is going on. Like you ask question in your head and find answer at the same time. At the same time, man, because you don't know, what you don't know, and that is what is killing this man inside, man. That's why he feels like his wife is going to kill him because she hasn't said anything. She's not reacting. She's not cooking. She's not talking. She's not sleeping with him. Like nothing is happening. And now the man has gone so paranoid every night, and he's sleeping in the same bedroom. He's sleeping in the same bedroom, and he's like dying on the inside, man. That is a force not to be reckoned with because man, that silence is a killer. And exactly what is happening right now. He has thought of everything. He's like, man, is she gonna find like a machete to cut me? Like, what is going to happen? Like, he don't know. Like like that is why he's going paranoid. Now he feels like she's trying to kill him just because she hasn't said anything. The first advice is, I mean, let's not go advice first. The first thing is you messed up. Never go on the bedroom like the your sacred bedroom where you have intimacy with your wife with another chick, whether it's a side chick or whatever. Like, don't ever do that because that is that place is it's like a sacred place. Like, like it's a place there, like there are rules to the game, and you messed up right there. Number two is if ever, because in Africa when this type of things happen, like we recommend to the wife to leave her husband and find another one. This is one of the time where we recommend because you are not going to be that disrespectful to a woman. And let me say this, if he's able to do that right now when you guys are not even married yet, on the sacred bedroom where he's not supposed to bring anyone else, if he's able to do it right there right now, uh, he is most likely to do it also when you guys are married. So, the thing is, because we believe in forgiveness, right? So, if the wife ever decided that she's going to forgive her man, then the number one thing that the man is supposed to do, one is leave that place. I don't like you are renting, so leave that place. That's number one. Number two is burn that bed, burn it and buy a new bed, new dream, new starting over. No, number three is make sure that that chick, you never have to mess with her again. Like, right? I don't know. I'm not telling you to cheat again, but I'm telling you find someone else. Don't ever go back to that because that will bring back a lot of bad memory to your wife, right? Especially if she catches you cheating with another one. So forget that chick, forget the bedroom, burn all those stuff, take all her clothes because obviously the other chick may have weight. I don't care how much your wife like it. You have to pay the price, man. So put your money together and buy her a new wardrobe, right? So and burn all those clothes and everything like that. That is the way you can start asking forgiveness. Right now it's up to your wife whether she wants to forgive you or not, but those are the few steps that you should start with. And I'm not just speaking from me, I spoke it because some of the elders also said it, that is what you should do. So I'm just passing on the message, right? So but you need to treat your like you're at the mercy of your wife right now, man. Like you have to make her happy. You have to do whatever she says. You're the one that messed up, man. At least until this wound heals. So uh again, man, that silence is what killed man, right? There's nothing more powerful than the silence of a woman when you are at wrong because like it feels like you've seen ghosts everywhere. You start thinking everywhere. So that being said, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to my podcast. And like I said, today was a quick one, quick intro of what is to come. And we will be releasing one episode every week or maybe two every week. So, depending on the story that we get. So, on the next story, we will talk about my man, man. Kevin Samuel, because I saw he's getting a lot of bashing out there. So, I mean, I don't know the guy personally, but I can only comment on the podcast that he does and how he talks to women and things like that. So, we will talk about it next time. But until then, please, everybody stay safe. Stay safe. Happy holidays. I know, happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays and Christmas is coming. I'm sure I will probably, by the grace of God, wish you happy Christmas. But then, uh, see you guys next episode. Peace. God bless.